Hi, you in the front, you in the back, side to side. Welcome to the Just Bake channel, the channel where we
do things and say stuff.
Just bake. Yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about these bars. 5. You know, you introduced this one, right? This is the one you threw into the mix.
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
man! Rum Nitty versus Sue Surf from one of the
Sue.
Gnome events off the URL.
Right. This is the older card, but it's like we like these things. We go nostalgia. We want to go back and dive into it. Okay. All right. And I am the nigga that's gonna laugh, and I'm gonna continue to laugh, motherfuckers. Okay.
Yo.
All right. We good. So, yeah, man, this was a dope-ass battle, brother. And I am so glad that you put this one in the pot so we can talk about some real bars.
Truth. This is another one, too, where first round from both of these gentlemen, in my humble hope, was easily the best round. And I wish to where
First
it's that,
round.
like, man, those first rounds are fucking crazy.
They're just so epic.
Man, do that again. 2 more times.
Do it again.
And then we'll... Yeah.
The energy is so the same, you know. The first round was pretty great between these two warriors. Yeah. And where was this location at? You remember?
Houston.
Houston.
That was where all the...
They came with the...
Yes.
That's why they had the Rockets.
You had the Astro hat on.
Yep. So, yeah, this was the fucking... These are two heavyweights to me. These are real battle bars. People that really love this culture and they really get deep into, like, the arena of it. These are the kind of athletes that are known to be top tier.
Yeah.
And my humble opinion, I'm pretty sure these fellas could, probably agree with that. Watching battle for so long, you know what I'm saying? You see heavyweight sluggers.
Hell yeah, I would say round one was started with Rum Nitty. I like the Houston wordplay. He did a bunch of local stuff, and that's how you get the crowd. Just like in wrestling, when you go, right here in New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
So when he had the 0 bars, when he had the, Fat Pat, Screwed Up Click, all those bars were definitely like, oh my God, he's doing hometown shit, which definitely helped him. But I like, man, when he said, listen, there's a word that I can't say, so I replace it with killers because it kind of rhymes with it. Yep. When he said, I get to taking killers out the neighborhood like it's gentrified.
Ooh, that was I jotted that one down too. That was like, woof, okay, get him hard. What do you say? I like this one. On a serious tip, nigga get clipped. Tempt me, right? Then they see how many this 50 stick pick. I know you knock out your teeth and you get hit with this bitch. You know what I mean? And they gonna have to bring souvenirs back. You gonna remember? When he went on that one,
souvenirs.
The veneer joints. Oh my God! I was like, yo. This is what killers do, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This is like, in this arena, this is what I'm talking about. All right?
There's that difference.
I'm not even going to name you, but this is bars. Listen, okay? This is what, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That right there.
Rum Nitty, round one, or when he said, I'll pull some big shit and fuck up the return like a squib kid. Oh! That shit, because, man, it's how we were talking in the other battle where Ines is very good at putting words together, but sometimes they don't fucking matter. But when you put words together and they make sense, whoo, that was me. I'll fuck up the return, because for people that don't know, this was Sue Surf's return. He had just gotten out of jail. This was his big comeback. So I'll fuck up the return like a squib kick. Wow. Google squib kick and watch it.
I had to, nigga, because I ain't know.
You didn't. You watched the NFL. You didn't know about a squib kick?
Football, my guy.
I know it's good.
All right.
Come on. It's the watermelon in the grass. What are we talking about? They know about the watermelon in the grass. The Cowboys know. Wait, different story.
Shit.
Okay, yeah.
Stop.
One of the, round one, Rum Nitty, one of the bars that was, it was so whack it was good. I'll fire once, now surf on the can like a Hawaiian punch.
That was great. It
was so good it was bad.
I
love
it.
It was cute.
I don't know why it was. It was like, yo, that was.
Listen,
I heard some surf joints, but you know what I mean. Would you had some?
I got surf shit, but I'm just saying, like, to me, he was hitting, but
he was. Come on, man. What was that one before
punching.
we get into surf? What was that? Because he had another one. That come on with the. Go ahead and get gas. Your gas get blown. You know what I mean? Leaking too much. Your intake. Your manifold. Like, come on. These is mechanic bars.
These is car bars.
This is car bars. It's like, oh, okay, all right. Listen, I just had that problem with my exhaust manifold. That's funny you mentioned that.
That's crazy. You're right.
No, Rum came out punching. Rum really came out punching.
The line them up, that Hawaiian punch joint was dope.
Mm-hmm. But Sue Surf has been known. P, what you got for Sue Surf round one?
Sue on two? Sue on one? This is round one?
Yeah, round one. I'm like, nice to. I got when he's like, nice to meet you. I heard you crippin'. I got a question if you real right. That 2 belt heavy, them hammers and them drills light. Robbed me of my innocence when they made me steal life. You can have debatable baits when you 30 niggas in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, yo, stop. Hold up.
But you know what?
Yo, because in his performance when he slapped his hand and it made the you can have debatable battles when you in real life.
In real life.
I love Sue energy, man.
But that's the thing, like
Sue's
I know a little more story, but the thing I'm gonna be honest. In this, I was a little biased because I know a little bit of Sue than I do than Nitty.
Okay, that's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know certain things. Like I know he's in the gang and he's affiliated and shit like that.
Yep.
But with Sue, you know, Jersey, you know what I mean. He was out there, like in the streets and
he put in this time. He got on the books to prove that. I really did.
So right. So but then like what I do like about Nitty in round one when he was saying that, he's like, I know what when he opened, I know what you gonna say and come at me with, and
he said what he, you know what I mean?
And that's exactly what happened.
Because he knows, you know what I mean? He knows his style.
But yeah, that was what the round on round one.
Sue Surf round one. Smack said, "Welcome home, son." Yes. Do him real sloppy. Yes. Stick something in the rum like Bill Cosby.
Yes. I said, oh shit.
Oh man, wow. I remember watching this one when I first saw it. Man,
Sue was going, man.
And it's like, and really like, because the bars, especially with Sue, man, because he spits that, his shit's a Gatling gun. So I'm like, oh shit, say that again.
And what I really like about Sue is what I just did to you. He cuts off the fucking crowd. He goes, stop, let me rap, let me.
That's what was great because that made it seem like this was like the fastest 40 minutes I ever watched in a rap. I feel like it was a fast battle, but you know what I mean? Like they got through the rounds.
Well, I'll tell you, round one was at least triple as long as round 2 and 3. Like both of their round ones.
Nah, round one was the best round of mine.
Yeah. Round one, Sue Surf. The doctor said, I don't think he's gonna make it. Something important came up. Double, triple entente, man. There was Yeah.
I mean, the cute bar was the brooms.
Yes.
Full of brooms. He went to his Harry Potter shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got more magic
the
than
Bill
your
Cosby
brooms.
joint, or the Solidified, but the Proving Ground. I'm so high up. I battle niggas like you to prove this ground. Like I was like, okay, so high. To prove this ground. Oh Lord. And then that whole African bum with the FU and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aiming for fun, hit the door, hit his coat, hit his vest, bang him in the lung, had a shooting broad day. We ain't broad, but they call him raisin in the sun. Come on, man. Like,
he's dropping Broadway bars.
Just like, Sue
mentioned in
like,
movies.
Yeah, that's his angles. Like, but when he did the Star Wars shit,
the like Star Wars one, I wrote, the entire one. I wrote.
You wrote the whole thing.
Listen,
I just said mention Star Wars.
Hit us with it.
I was like, man, I ain't gonna write on it because I was like, woo.
I was watching the battle, and listen, I understand I am the white man here. I am not a Star Wars fan at all. But I'll tell you,
disclaimer.
There's a big difference between fucking when people do schemes to where it's like, okay, you just set a bunch of Mortal Kombat characters and nothing fucking mattered.
And
Charlie
Clips do them.
Yeah. And then there's difference between where everything makes sense and there's double entendres on top of it. When he said, I'm your father, but this is nothing like Star Wars. Yoda, 9 spark you, splatter you like a fly swatter, kill you and your kin, turn your whole family into Skywalkers. Because there's your kin, but his name was Anakin.
Right.
It slides him in there. Shit that people didn't catch. Go ahead.
I can't find you. Hit your bitch. Aim at the top. Scope sound like Chewbacca. Your princess will get laid in a box. So there's Chewbacca. Princess Leia.
Can you keep up?
The Chewbacca was like that one. I think a lot of people didn't
keep
catch
up.
That one.
Yeah.
Keep up. He did it with the shoo. It was like, that was a chew, nigga.
Yeah.
Came in with a shoo.
You might have seen plenty, but you never seen me get 3-0'd. Paper for a gun, paper for assault, and if I catch this body, I'm going to have to see 3 POs.
Oh my
God. Like I said, I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but I was like, dude,
I gotta see
the way you put it together,
POs,
the scheme. The scheme king, man.
And he did it, like I said, without fucking without just putting words out there for no reason.
Everything
like the shit
connected,
made
bro.
sense.
Everything connected.
Oh man,
Everything
that Star
connected.
Wars joint. I mean, then when he even got into the nuts for trying to test my cool, walking through the metal undetectable.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then I glanced at your paper like high school, but long arm, Mr. Incredible, something big enough to stop this shit. Like this is unacceptable.
that is like, this is unacceptable, nigga. Ain't nothing stopping the that. Yo, that was great.
Yo, and at the end of it, all I could think of, I was like, listen, before Geechee Gotti was every fucking bar, Sue Surf was every fucking bar. Because that was like,
keep going back and like, yo, what was it again? Nigga?
When Sue Surf had to fight to get the crowd to shut the fuck up so he could keep rapping. Like, that's how you know you got, man.
Yeah, that Weapon 1, Weapon 2. That shit, when he did that, Weapon 1, Weapon 2, you know, with the llama licking your hand like a pet. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
It even got to the point where, he was,
That's what I like. That's what I like about him, man.
Rum was really, really fucking good, but Sue, man, that return was just
and then part 2, and you know, I don't mean to fast forward, but listen, in my opinion, like it was over.
I ain't had no more.
To me, it was over after that.
The store, the last one I had when he killed it with the store, that whole second round. I mean, that first round for fucking Surf was like, yo, with the store scheme.
Yeah. The Macy's, J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
You know, he just hit 2 schemes in one round. Like, niggas only usually sprinkle in one scheme. No, for real. Like,
yeah.
Like, he put some work in it. Like, yo. But it's like, you want more of that in every round, though. That's what it is.
And you could tell, and even at the Sue was like, I'm almost done. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on.
But I'm sure it's tough to let go of when you know it's something special like that, you know?
Like,
but
this nigga's hot, let him go.
Round 2, you know, and that's the thing to where it's tough to capture that energy in the second and third rounds, and it usually never happens. In this battle, it didn't happen. Round 2, Rum Nitty, he had a dope line, though. After the meal, point one in his mouth like bulimia. That was dope.
Yes.
Yeah, he came in about the ESPN joint, ain't picking you.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty.
Yeah, because he always has a lot of sports bars, and I guess, but I don't know because
the sumo rounded my foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I had to put my foot down. That shit was hot. You know, like I think Rum's he say a lot of shit that sometimes you know the crowd don't get. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because he slides them in. It's like the way he stamps them is different because he runs them into the next one.
Yes.
Almost. You know what I mean? So you got to catch Rum shit like whoa.
Back-to-back punches.
Right,
He's definitely got those.
Yep.
He be up here screaming and screeching, and you be gassed that high-pitched voice like helium. That was a dope bar.
Yes.
Right. Stick hanging out the mill and see if you could bob that. That was,
Yep.
That was
had a whole neighborhood showing their colors like Pleasantville. That was a dope-ass bar.
I tried that one down too. Yeah, but when he turned his back on Shotgun, because I forgot that was that whole scratch-off thing he did. That shit was dope.
When he said, I remembered it, but I was like, oh, shit.
You should get scratched off and turn your back on Shotgun. You're like, oh, okay.
They show, you could tell Surf felt it because you could see, like, at first he was thinking that when he said that, he looked at him like, okay. Okay.
That's the thing I like about both of these battle rappers too is you could tell it's not personal, but they're in there for a fucking dogfight. They're in there to fucking win.
Like, fuck that. We in here. That whole scheme he did with the.
I just loved him with. I don't mean to go back to Surf, but like when in round 1, like how Surf was like,
do, nigga. You mean
come here?
Go back
like he was like, come here.
I love that part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come here, motherfucker. I'm talking to you. How dare you walk away?
Yeah. But when he hit him with the iTunes and Spotify, hit him with the title, you know what I mean? That was dope, you know what I mean? So, like I said, Rum hit you with them joints. It's like, oh, okay. He put a lot of thought in this shit, man. He, you know, and
I've been through obstacles with this shit, Sue. It's a dog show. That's dope because, man, you know about the Westminster dog show. Come on, I've been Shih Tzu dog show. That shit was dope.
That was hot until this nigga came in the second round.
Man.
Can I start off the second round?
Go ahead,
with
man.
Surf, man?
Go ahead, baby Surf.
Check this out. Yo, I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead.
But it's going to be a long night. Be prepared. Better stretch. Young boys with good nines and better texts. Need a helmet, get a vest. I would get up, but better yet, make a call. I handle mine sitting down like Professor X.
Yep.
And then he started from there.
The whole shit. Then he went into Green Jay. Jean Grey, Juggernaut, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Jubilee, Storm, Wolverine.
That was just a layer. You know what I mean? Like, that was just the first layer. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man.
It's like you can respect, like, oh, this nigga really put work in here. That's when you see it, like, yo, there was work put in here.
Yeah.
That's all we saying, man. Listen, on this battle stage, man, when you get shit like that, and it's like, okay, you working now. There's sweat dripping from your pen.
Not only that, no, don't get me wrong. It's all about that. It's all about that.
Yeah,
but
put their own sweat in.
But also, you gotta be prepared to who you ballot to. This ain't like this ain't.
Listen, like he said, the juggernaut. You know what I mean?
Surf been doing this for a minute, man.
Yeah, and
Not
that's
to say
and
Nitty
honestly,
hasn't, but
Surf's a vet.
Surf been doing this.
Yeah,
for a
Nitty's
minute,
a new vet, and I think Surf's a vet. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
why it's so disappointing with what Surf ended up to be.
Yeah, man, I
Because
fucking threw my remote control.
But still, in the second round, offense the best defense. I'll leave you all scarred. Don't be a moron. I'll pull my bulldog if Nick come poop in the wrong yard. You gonna say the word poop? You gonna say the word poop?
In my palm, a rainy.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Like, yo, this dude went.
That dog scheme was real. I was like, oh, this nigga
son.
just went.
Then he
like,
started talking about Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
what
didn't
the
follow
fuck?
Dragon Ball, so I didn't even know some
No,
kid,
me either.
Oh my god,
okay.
son! Like
A lot of my boys growing up did, and I just never knew about it.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball.
yo, son, and he kept saying, "Yeah, you was talking about this and that and this, right?"
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, in your house with the AK-9s, your nieces, what? Pick a niece. Listen.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
he did the pick a niece. I was like,
Yeah, because
nigga.
you was talking about dogs. You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah.
right.
So, oh my.
I'm in your house with the AK to your sister's daughters. What? Pick a niece. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
No, that shit was fly.
Woo.
Third round, Rum. Police a brother. He be running with the pork, just like when he mess up a line and say Jersey, he know how to cut a sentence short.
Nigga psychic. Wait, who said that?
Yo, son.
Well, because that's the unfortunate thing is that fucking Rum
He's been known
is
for that too, sir.
That's
Rum.
the only thing I hate about. Not to cut you off.
Isn't it so weird how people say that as they cut someone
I
off?
know.
Isn't that the
I'm sorry.
weirdest shit ever?
I'm sorry, man.
He just did to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens on the pod.
Yo, but that's
pod
the
flow, nigga.
thing I hate about this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? That he gets you all in it by the shit he already been saying, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, and he's like, yo,
all right, Jersey.
That's the unfortunate. Yeah, man. That's the unfortunate thing is that
yo, son, handle that, man.
when you see somebody with so much potential.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When you're like, oh my God, you could have been so fucking good. Still in the second round though, in order to get through these bars, you're gonna have to go through some shit like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Great. I love that one too. What was it? The decent stretch is killing me. Your Lady at Liberty. You know what I mean? Only statue got reaching.
Yep.
Statue reaching. Like, come on, man. Beef and goofy shit. What he say? Jersey backwards with the St. Lunatics.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
No, he needed to cut it out.
Come on, man. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What? Who going against the odds? Like, come on, man. This nigga Ron was he was pitting some flight. The 4Ks pick you was a clear shot at higher resolution. Listen, this nigga Ron came with his shit. He had the duffel bag. Like, yo, I know you a vet, nigga. Look what I got for you.
Yep.
And you heard him in there. Yo, you owe me this one.
He was.
How he was
He
pissed
was.
that day.
He
You
was.
owe me this
the
one.
third
nigga.
round.
Come on.
To me, in my opinion, the third round, Nitty. That's when Nitty was really starting.
Look at what I wrote in my notes for Sue. First line that come out.
Choke.
That's all the fuck I wrote.
That's
for
it.
Choke.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
And he started off kind of good. On your bitch's ass,
And
like
you know what?
Over, you know,
And you know what?
you know, I was like, he going.
And that's what I say. I don't give a fuck whether they're my favorites or not, bro. Nitty wins this battle because of that.
Jersey.
Yeah, man. I think a choke really takes off so much of like to where the energy was so high in the first round from both of these battle
Right.
rappers.
Listen,
it was so high
that they would have fucking praised Mike in a game 7, missing the game winner, and he loses a championship that way.
That's right.
Would you think Mike would ever got praised for some shit
That's
like
what I'm
that?
saying.
Come on.
That's crazy.
You can't get to the final game shot, man, and miss like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's unacceptable.
But you know what? When I started looking at his demeanor in it and the flow, that nigga didn't finish writing. That's my opinion. I feel like he almost strategically did that. He was too at the beginning of his shit to forget the rest of it, is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple bars in, and I'm sitting there like, you lost it like that. I can see if you lost it like kind of mid through, but I don't know.
The only reason I have to go against what you're saying is because this is not the first, second, or third time the same exact shit has happened.
Maybe that's his tactic because
it's such a bad.
Listen. Maybe it's part. Listen, I don't know. I'm going conspiracy on these niggas because maybe the bag say in the writing. We don't know what that writing say from smacking them niggas. Yo, you got to make it through so many rounds before we give you so much of this bag,
bro.
Well, in my opinion, that's what.
Don't give him a no.
That's,
I'm not giving it. I'm giving it what the fuck is going on if that might be the nigga's thing.
In my opinion, that's what has to happen in the future. Is Smack does have to do it. Like, let me tell you, in the UFC, 155 pounder versus 155 pounder. Right. This motherfucker comes in at 160. You know what they do? They take away 20% of his purse. No shit. They need to start doing that shit in battle rap, because if you, and I'm talking if you choke, I'm not talking if you stumble. Like, say in round one, in round one, Rum had a couple stumbles. That's nothing. That's just
the crowd gives you shit for every stumble.
Exactly. But because you're supposed to come,
he recovered.
Yep.
Exactly. But that's not what I'm talking about. Those are completely fine. I'm talking about when you jersey out of a round after 4 bars, they need to go, yo, you lose. I don't know what. Say you're getting paid $20,000. Yeah. All right, now you're only getting paid $17,000. Right. Whatever the fuck.
No, I agree with that.
I agree with that. Purse change.
Yeah. I agree with that. Nah, for real, because then niggas would be more sharper with their shit.
Yeah.
Because now it's hurting their pockets. And that's the quickest way to get a motherfucker to shape up.
You gotta you gotta at least give me 8 ball. You gotta give me like, fucking minute in the, out of that. Or how long is the rounds again they get? A minute and a half usually?
No, it's usually 3-minute rounds, but but also it's with the crowd reaction, everything is longer. But there's no excuse for.
This one was actually pretty on point with.
But the problem is that's what Surf does. Unfortunately, has been known to do. Yeah. When he gets off of his pivot, he doesn't get back on.
So it's hard to give him. But that's like I'm going conspiracy.
What if he did that shit all the time? So mad about it.
I love Surf, but he pisses me off with this shit.
What got me so mad about it was because as Nitty's telling this man, yo, come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, get it back, get it back.
Motherfucker. Come on, man, fuck that. He's like, no, man, fuck that. I'm not gonna be spitting that shit again. No, man, fuck that. Which I kind of could believe that he might have not have finished writing it, because even if you try, you will remember some parts.
He was like, I ain't got it. I was like, you ain't got it that early in it. I felt that was like I don't think you finished, man. And you knew you was gonna stream Jersey. And you knew that niggas was going to be like, yo, he did what he do. And he feel like maybe I gave him enough KO in those first 2 rounds to give him enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to finish the fight. But that's
exactly. It don't go. It don't. And
I love how I'm angry about this shit. And it was 2 years ago. But what I'm saying is, it's the love of this culture, man.
Exactly. Fuck that.
I'm old for them 2 years ago. I watched it again, and I remember feeling this way. And I watched it again and felt like, fuck. I just relived something.
It's funny. I forgot how it ended because I'm watching the shit and it's like 46 minutes and I'm like, this shit ends in 48 minutes. What the fuck is happening? Like, there's only 2 minutes and like, oh,
right.
Jersey.
It's like that, or was there a fight and then shut it down? Like, it was Jersey. It was
the unfortunate. But you know what,
Nitty, you get the win for that because he fucking choked.
I not even just for that, but you get it because you came with.
But you did. You
can't get it by default by like, yo, you ain't.
He did his thing. He did his thing.
Sue, the way he was going, his momentum was taking you out. His momentum was going. If he carried that momentum into the 3 rounds, he might have edged him out. But I think Nitty came with the duffel bag of goodies. He deserved.
Oh, absolutely, he deserves it. Yes, he deserves that. He deserves that. Yeah,
that's why I say if cats put even half of what they put into their first rounds into their second, man, it just there could be the best. You know why Dennis Rodman was so good at fucking rebounding is because he just fucking rebounded and nobody else rebounded. If y'all motherfuckers will put that energy in the 3 rounds,
what are you lacking over here? You niggas don't rebound. Guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm a rebound.
I'm gonna rebound, and I'm gonna earn my spot on this team.
Exactly.
I'm banging out.
Man, if they just put in, oh my God, even, half of the amount of effort that they put into those round ones. Like, same shit with Hitman Holler. His first round is always insane, and then it kind of trickles down from there.
It's almost like I feel like it started to be strategic with you niggas, but that's okay. It might be. Get the bag.
Yeah. that Jersey shit is annoying as fuck.
Oh, man.
But, Sue Surf eventually, now he's retired, man. He does the Shannon Sharp shit. He does the Sue Sharp shit.
Sue Sharp, yeah. He's out there.
Because, his last battle was against a female. I think it was 40 bars. And, bro,
I didn't see that one.
First two rounds, he did his thing. And then 3rd round, he rebutted and then couldn't get into his round. And jerseyed out and
strategic. I'm telling you, get in the back.
And listen, I'm not on no misogynistic shit, but there still is a thing in the male culture of man, you lost to a girl. I'm sorry, it's still real,
bro. The truth is the truth,
especially in the rap battle. Come on, what
exactly.
You mean?
The truth is the truth, bro.
John Wilkes.
The truth is the truth.
No, man, but once again, like this was a great experience, a great watch.
Rewind, bring it back. I love it.
Yeah, man. And anybody out there that chooses to disagree, give your opinion. If you agree, disagree. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what to watch next because we're watching all these mugs.
Watching them people in.
Hell yes. Until next time, this is the Just Bake channel where we
do things in space.
Be
guns,
safe and just bake, baby.
bushes.
Laugh again.